What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel and welcome to the first episode with Ranmaru Mori, the squire? He's a squire. Isn't that like a low-level position? Anyway, Ranmaru is going to be up next because we just did Mitsuhide. I didn't do a poll or anything, but because he's kind of like the opposite of Mitsuhide, we're surrounded with this like Nobunaga kind of story. It'll be cool to see his side of it, his point of view, and how does his happy ending look. But yeah, anyway, we're going to jump right into it. Ranmaru's first mission here. Let's see what it is. And yeah, we'll go right into it. This is the same cutscene as Mitsuhide, right? It's the same one. Should be the exact same one. Yeah. Okay, so if I'm assuming we're doing the Inabayama Castle defense. Hey, look at that! So we're gonna be starting the same thing as Mitsuhide, and then obviously I guess his path will diverge when Mitsuhide makes his choice, right? So let's see how his is different from Mitsuhide, and I guess we'll go from there. Okay, well, did Mitsuhide have a, oh my god, he's slow. Oh, he's talking to me, okay. Anyway, yeah, his C's out the gate, slow. I'm feeling pretty slow with him. Let's go fight somebody who actually wants to fight. So, no cutscene. Did Mitsuhide get a cutscene before this one? I don't remember. Oh, that kind of hurt. You know, as big as his sword looks, he doesn't feel like he has a lot of range. I'm kind of disappointed with the range on this guy. So far he feels pretty basic though. In terms of his movements, C2s and C3, like he feels pretty basic. Doesn't feel anything too crazy. 1, 2. Yeah, very basic. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, very, very basic. Just some simple slices. What's a C1? Okay, C1's not bad. I can see it being a little more useful than Mitsuhide's. It's not bad. I'm interested to see what his moveset will develop into, but right now he's kind of slow and he's just got basic movements. I like his Muso. His Muso's pretty good. It's not bad. Nice little 360 AoE, not too bad. Trying to steal our lumber. Not the lumber! Okay. Does he have the same cutscene as Mitsuhide does with the castle? Or will it be different? Yeah, I feel like for now I just rely on his normal string. It seems faster than his charges. So I'm not gonna bother with the charges until I find out what they do a little later. So we'll just stick with the normal string. Okay, cool. Let's go over to do the storehouse thing again. And then we'll go down to the middle for the castle thing, right? Yeah. Oh, he's blocking. Wait, what? The big guys can block from behind if they're in that stance? Okay, so do I just make my way towards the center, or what do we do now? Where's the mission? Right now, for drama, I'm not feeling much for Ranmaru on this stage, bro. Oh, it's Mitsuhide again, so Ranmaru gets nothing. Is the Hanbei thing gonna happen? Oh, damage. Yeah, even though Ranmaru's kind of slow, I'm feeling not too bad with him. I like his normal string. His normal string is pretty comforting. I'm not really struggling that hard with him. They're all talking about Mitsuhide. They're not even talking about Ranmaru. Oh, they are talking about Ranmaru. Alright, let's go do our thing here then. Damn, Ranmaru hits pretty hard though. Well, I also have the upgraded items and stuff. So that's probably why Ranmaru feels a little bit stronger than Mitsuhide or some of the other characters I played. Because I got the attack boost now and all that, so. When I rate his power, I'm thinking more about how easy it is to use his kit, his Muso, not how strong the character feels, just because it is a little unfair since he does, you know, from here on out, I should have stronger and stronger items. But anyway, let's go fight Hanbei, let's see what he's about, and then we'll fight No, who is following us. Well, that's a little anticlimactic. I'm pretty sure that's the same thing she says to Mitsuhide, and Mitsuhide responds with something similar as well, so that's a little anticlimactic. Like, Ranmaru feels really strong only because I already have the items. So that's not going to, that's not going to play into his Muso meter, because it just would not be fair. I have a feeling Ranmaru, he might be one of the lowest scoring characters we've done so far, at least episode-wise. I'm not feeling too highly about it. And it's not that he's bad or anything. He doesn't feel bad at all. It's just very anticlimactic, kind of dry. We don't get to really learn about. I mean, he does have that cutscene in the beginning where he's kind of like talking to Mitsuhide and all that. But, well, We'll see how his story goes. Alright, well, there ain't much else to do except for to attack Nobunaga, so I'm gonna do that. What's up, G? And Nobunaga's down. That was a pretty fast stage. I went through that pretty fast. I already have that. Alright, let me see if anything happens. I don't think anything's gonna happen for him after this, but... Okay, I like the pose, though. It's a little nifty. Not a bad pose. Okay, Musa meter time. Ranmaru, first episode, first impression on him. Of course, I've already got to know him with Mitsuhide's story and stuff, so because I guess I have similar past, at least starting point wise, it's a different feeling. So, Inabayama once again, Ranmaru, power wise, his normal string was actually not bad. Muso, I like the spin. I'm gonna give him a 2.5. He's gonna start at 2.5. I want to see what his charges do. I want to see when I just got a better weapon, so I want to see how that feels. Does his charge attacks get faster, or are they useful? If not, he might have one of the lower power ratings. But 2.5 so far. He doesn't have much right now to use, but it was a clean sweep because I had the items and all that. Strategy. I was used to the map already. I knew what was coming, and you know, I enjoyed it. I think the map is fun. I'll give it a 4. I still think in terms of strategy, map, in terms of rating, I think it's still a solid 4. They got the Hanbei, the No. Wish they would have did a little bit more, which we'll talk about next in drama. But yeah, I think a solid 4 for Inabayama is not bad. Lots of going on. Yeah, it's a fun stage, fun stage. For drama, for Ranmaru, and it's not because I've already played Mitsuhide and I've already seen the other stuff. I feel like the stage wasn't even about him. Kind of. I mean, you do have the beginning stage and you're kind of setting it up and everything, but I think this is going to be my first 1-star. Drama. First 1-star. The stage wasn't really about him. This is like Mitsuhide's stage from this perspective. You know, he's the main character versus Ranmaru. I'm sure Ranmaru's going to have his moments in other stages, but it just doesn't feel like his stage. So we're going to give 1 star for the drama. It's okay. We can bounce back. It'll be alright. Personality, he's kind of a question mark right now. We don't know much about him. I'm gonna give him a 1.5. This is definitely the lowest rated stage I've done so far from one of these deep dives reaction things. So yeah, Ranmaru not doing too good in the first stage here. I just feel like the stage wasn't really about him at all, and we don't know anything about him. I don't know anything about him besides what I already know, right? So just from this stage in itself, I don't think this stage was about him. So in the next one, we're gonna see how that better weapon does, how he feels, does he impact the stage a little bit better, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's all I have here for Ranmaru episode number 1. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know down below what you guys think, and we'll be back for episode 2 really soon here. And if you guys want to let me know ahead of time, who should I play next after Ranmaru, all that stuff, let me know down below. Anything I need to know about the character in terms of like with the Hanzo thing and the Muso and the charge and you know, all that stuff, let me know. We'd love to know all the hidden things about him, except for the spoilers. I don't need those right now, right? I like to experience it as much as I can. But then again, by the time you see this, I might have already gotten to a certain stage. So, you know, just let me know down below, whatever you want. Anyway, appreciate you all. I will see you all in the next one.